how you look when we met. You still have this effect. You are so incredible, credible. I didn't know what to say as the hours fell away. Our love is unmissable, missable. I can tell this is a miracle. In your world, I feel invincible. I can tell this is a miracle. 'Cause in your world, I feel invincible. Even though we go high, we go low, we still find our way home. You know that you're all I need, all I need. 'Cause every time our lips touch, it's so divine. It's like you're leaving my worries behind. I wanna give you all of me, all of me. I can tell this is a miracle. In your world, I feel invincible. 'Cause I can tell this is a miracle. In your world, I feel invincible. I feel invincible.
All I do now is make my people proud. Got my head in the clouds, put my feet on the ground. 'Cause they all care for me, they'll be there for me. They never let this get me down. And that's why now I'll make my people proud. Make my people proud.
Stack this bread, let me do it like I'll spend it all when it hits December. Better put some respect on my name. Trust me, you don't wanna test my temper. When I need some retail therapy, my only enemy disrespecting, you know that's cheesing me and my people doing it properly. I always told you that you were special. When you forget is when I remember. Look through the window for your defender. I'm here, I don't have an agenda. Celebrate later, let's go now that me and my people are talking the town. Even my neighbors are moving wild, they know that.
All I do now is make my people proud. Got my head in the clouds, put my feet on the ground. 'Cause they all care for me, they'll be there for me. They never let this get me down. And that's why now I'll make my people proud. Make your people proud.
Gotta make all my people proud, so I put in the time every day of the week. I'm a star in the sky, they can see my shine, so I ain't been doing up hide and seek. Wanna move mumsy out of the ends, I've still got family back in Nige. Ain't got time for the online beef, so I stay vegan when I post online. Same day, but I'm going through changes. New day, a different fragrance. Live every day like it's your last. Ain't got time to be doing complacent. Hop in a booth, I do it for them. The reason that I write these rhymes, I live one life, I can't waste time, that's why.
All I do now is make my people proud. Got my head in the clouds, put my feet on the ground. 'Cause they all care for me, they'll be there.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Arsenal.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And that gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Towering header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's rising! No, not the best of headers. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Messi. Oh, this is a terrific run. And this is Messi. Roberto Carlos. Oh, great leap! And again! They've got to be quick to recover this. Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
It's their second corner of the game. Costa Curta tries to clear. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Kagawa. Now it's Szoboszlai. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Makaleli can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, this is a great position. He is just caressing the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Kagawa. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that's a dangerous ball. Szoboszlai. And the counter is on. That ball looks a good one. Makaleli. Little pass back. And it's Makaleli. Szoboszlai. Serginho. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Seedorf. Roberto Carlos. Rummenigge. And this is Messi. Decent chance! Goal! Manchester United! And we have liftoff! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter.
He leaps for it! And he hits the net! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine header.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Arsenal restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Messi. Roberto Carlos. Pass somewhat off target. Kagawa, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Yamal. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Roberto Carlos. Here's Makalele. Nesta. And Yamal. Nesta. Ferdinand. And it's Makalele. And that was nowhere near his best. Rijkaard.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He shifted it to the flank. Makalele. Gnabry. Brilliantly cut out. Yamal. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Kagawa. And that is the end of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football. Shoots! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Arsenal have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Yamal. Ibrahimovic charging forward, the ball at his feet. Szoboszlai given the lift of his goal. Serginho. Makalele. Szoboszlai. Look at this. And Batistuta! Batistuta! Utterly brilliant!
I kind of had a feeling it was going to be him, Peter. He's one of those players who has a natural knack of reading the tide of a game, and he knew it was his time to make his mark. Sensational.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in it, won it.
Oh, he's been big chance! And a neat finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 19, Messi. Number 20,
So we have movement on both benches. So
Number
again,
7,
we have parity.
Yamal.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Coming on the
And he's
field,
picked it up out wide.
Number 17, 17.
Good play on the left-hand
Kejar.
side here.
Number 8.
Well, a few of his
Seven.
teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach,
Number
but he made
21.
nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Number 14. Suarez. Substitution in
Xavi
progress.
is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does.
Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. So Jim, is that the manager
attendance for
telling the
this match
forwards
was
that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can.
And the finish!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? Might be danger here. And he's certainly onside here. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. A big, deep breath. And Czech pulls off a sensational save. Nicely weighted ball. That has been cut short. Searching pass he's played there. Throw in.
Substitution.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Thuram. Well read, nice interception.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Space for him to turn and look. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Rijkaard. Back where it came from. Great defending, strong and determined. And this is Batistuta. Played back. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Marquinhos. Passing is crisp and sharp. Serginho. Shot could be on. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Batistuta touches it back. Ronaldinho! Quite brilliant! Ronaldinho! About as smooth as it gets. And they've got their lead back. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Ronaldinho.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
And here's Azar. And the pass is intercepted.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Batistuta. Spread it left. He's shifting through the... Shot a goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Olise. And it's Messi.
There will be 5
Olise.
minutes added time.
And here's Ronaldinho. Serginho has it in a wide position. Nice control. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. It's played through for him. Hazard.
That was lovely, that.
He's found a way through. And a chance! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
That's that, the end. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, that really did fly
Just a quick
by.
announcement.
It's one of
We'd
these
like to
games
inform
where
you
everything
that
progresses at 100
CCTV
miles
is-
per hour.
Baby, you could try to hide. I see you in disguise, baby, you can tell a lie. Oh, you can't fake it. Listen to your playlist when I'm alone. I know you hate it. I feel it in your tone, baby. You can't replace it. Pick up the phone, just admit that you want a piece of me. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel it. I'll make you feel like. I see what you want. You'll be thinking about the way I turn you on. But you see it in the oasis in my palm. Take a sip, come on, you need something easier. I'll make you feel like. Say, ooh, who am I gonna make you feel like? Skin waist got a face like moonlight. Two step into a new life. X left, so I knew I had to move right. I think you might be the next best. I've been looking for a new bite. So let me show you what to do right. Yeah, let me show you like. Watch the way I move out, the way I move on. Wash away all my sins and lay on my tongue. I'll be making you laugh and making you numb. See, I am in it, you won't. Watch the way I move out, the way I move on. Wash away all my sins and lay on my tongue. I'll be making you laugh and making you numb. See, I am in it, you won't. I'll make you feel it. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel it. I'll make you feel like. I see what you want. You'll be thinking about the way I turn you on. But you see it in the oasis in my palm. Take a sip, come on, you need something easier. I'll make you feel like. I see what
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, this formation was traditionally considered a bit defensive, but now very much back in vogue due to some pretty well-known proponents, Jim.
Yeah, the 3-5-2 has been used by some of the biggest and most successful teams around, Peter.
Oh, he's having a go! And that was precious close.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Ibrahimovic. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Solar. Seedorf. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Seedorf. Makalele with the slide tackle there. Knocks it into space. Just the keeper in his way. Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That's going to go a long way. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Can he get on the end of this?
Might want to be careful there.
That's the throw. And here's Messi. Nice interception, well timed. Dembele is the team's great visionary. Yamal. Ibrahimovic. There's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And it's Dembele. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Roberto Carlos. Played in. Towering! In he goes again. It's a goal. And they're threatening to fly away here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Zola. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's got away. Crosses it in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, great save! Lofted upfield. Rodri. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Dembele. Varane gets across to intercept that. Azar. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Distributed tidily. And he's managed to get free. Bergomi deals with that comfortably. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack, and that has left him in a heap. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Roberto Carlos. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Dembele. Ibrahimovic. Oh, well played.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's an imaginative pass. Seedorf. Great vision. And this is Ibrahimovic. Saliba did. And that brings the first half to a close. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Manchester United looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. So off we go again. It's Bergomi. Looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. Played in by Roberto Carlos. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Azar. Seedorf. Zola. That pass has been well intercepted. Dembele. He has found the way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Picked out brilliantly.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's in on goal. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Zola cuts out the pass. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Messi goes for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Seedorf.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And it's Roberto Carlos. And he's intervened well there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Urawa Reds clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there. He has a look up. Seedorf. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Messi. Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Time and again they are repelled. And he takes a shot! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
I
against Manchester United.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, an oozer of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
Belletti. And it's Belletti. To Gerrard. Oh, important interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Both sides exercising caution for now. Gerrard. Van Basten. It's a searching pass. Gerrard. Now, can they get it back? Nesta plays it long. And it's Seedorf. Looking to play him in. Good take and a chance! Schneider can so cleverly bypass the press. Opts for safety. No goals as yet. Suarez producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Luis Suarez is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. Schneider. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Seedorf. And it's Messi. Here's Makaleli. And here's Suarez. And it's Seedorf. Roberto Carlos. Belletti. And it's Belletti. Messi. That's Gerrard. Passes short and sharp. And this is Batistuta. Seedorf. Messi. Yamal. Hangs in a cross. And he's there to clear it. Oh, such a clever touch. Shot a goal! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now there's a fine ball.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Roberto Carlos. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Yamal. Now, can he finish? That's put paid to the danger. And it's Seedorf. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now, this could be a chance. Shoots! And a neat finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. It looked as though he'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now.
He's having a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's slung out wide. Great defending, strong and determined. And the referee has blown for half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Manchester United looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8, Batistuta. Coming on the field.
So the action resumes.
Number 4, Owen.
Ferdinand. Bergomi. Nesta. Schneider. To Messi. And that's a good ball, Gerrard. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. He's had it taken off him. And it's Messi. Schneider. And this is Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Threads one in. Roberto Carlos, and it's played in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Van Dijk. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. And it's Gerrard. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Van Basten.
substitutions taking place.
Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's in a great position here. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Xavi. Roberto Carlos, the man that is tenacity personified. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Roberto Carlos. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Vitinha. Manchester United have a free kick. Perilously close. Zanetti. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Now Van Dijk. And here's Van Basten. Big chance! Well taken goal. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 5.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Just 1 in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Owen. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Half an hour gone in the second half. A probing pass. No luck with that dink over the top.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, good climb! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Manchester United go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Otto, lofted in. There's the header! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Oh, played right into his path. Roberto Carlos.
Added time.
Hazard. That looks a good ball through. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders.
Substitution for
Well, there is
Arsenal.
concern on the faces of the
Number
players standing
14,
around him here.
Gerard.
Well, he waited a
Coming on
little
the
while, but it
field
does
is
seem that the referee was
number 6,
eventually convinced that that
striker.
was a clear enough chance he denied.
Yeah, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
He'll fancy himself from here. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Great ball, and he's in here. Tries to get it clear. Owen. Costa Curta. So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of
Please make
those
sure
games
to watch
where
the
the
screen
result
for an
justifies
information bulletin
whatever
from the regional
means.
police
Just look at
department.
the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Let the beat drop. Ready for the beat, yeah.
Well, what a scene we have here.
Hello,
There's a
everybody,
real
and
expectant
welcome to
buzz in the
today's
stadium,
match.
and the players on the pitch are
Indonesia
raring to go
against
any
Manchester
minute now.
United.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way.
He's not the type to hog the limelight, but Angelo Peruzzi is a man I always thought worthy of praise.
Well, listen, Jim, few would question his record or his reputation, but I wonder what you think stands out about him.
Well, consistency for one, Peter, but I also like the calm aura he exudes. He'll go out of his way to make everything look effortless. He firmly believes that gave him the psychological edge.
Seedorf. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's in a good position here. Roberto Carlos takes aim and crosses. Big chance! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And smartly Dani Olmo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Seedorf. Roberto Carlos. Impressive jump! Dani Olmo can clear it away. Roberto Carlos. And here's Azar. Yamal. In towards the back stick. And he's cut it out. Manchester United already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Seedorf with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And it's Azar. And here's Dembele. Van Dijk tries to clear. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Van Nistelrooy. And he has been fouled there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Azar. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, nice touch. And it's played in. Van Dijk clears without hesitation. Batistuta receives it in a good position here. Oh, well measured. Good read, needed to be. And we have our very first corner. He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Tchouaméni at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter.
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Getting up there! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Makalele kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Chouameni played into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove...
Van Nistelrooy! Oh, there's a probing ball. That is good alertness. Dani Olmo. Neither of these two want to come off second. Yamal! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. Yamal. Oh, this is a very... And Batistuta! That is decidedly lacking.
Indonesia certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Now he's off and running. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Now it's Azar. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, what a decent chance! He's delivered all right! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Manchester United with the lead. And here's Azar. No way he was going to let him past. Dani Olmo.
This is the time you need that pace.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. Yamal. And for the first half, that is that. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Manchester United are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And so the action is resumed. And it's Zaire Emery. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Chance, surely! And a neat finish. Again, we are level. What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Quite a game this, all square again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Not the most accurate pass. Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's shifting through the gears here. A header! And it's a goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Certain, searing and imperious.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort, simply fantastic.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Manchester United leading now. Great ball if he can get there. And that's been won straight back. Van Nistelrooy. And here's Batistuta. Yamal. And this is Batistuta.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Yamal. Gets his head on it! This time, surely! And that has been knocked clear.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, this looks sharp. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Yamal. Batistuta. Zaire Emery. He leaps for it. Has another go. Oh, good finish. It's level again. What a match we have.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 11.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 9.
Indonesia drag themselves back again.
Number 7.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Number 23.
Messi! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the man...
And the shot! And that's a good finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Bergomi. Otto might just make this. Oh, good take in a good area. And a chance! Chouameni. And it's Batistuta. Now it's Valverde. He has found the way through. Shapes to shoot! Roberto Carlos. And he plays one through. He's picked his great chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Shot a goal! And that's a tidy finish. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good effort. It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And again. Now, who's going to be... And the keeper couldn't hold it. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution for Indonesia.
Manchester United have their second corner now.
Number 6, Chouameni.
He's rising! And that's in! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Manchester United visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Mbappe. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
Please report.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Brilliantly cut out.
Dahari really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's neat. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, no joy this time. And he's intervened well there. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now that looks a decent ball. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, great leap! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Engages and forces him off the ball. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Nagoya Grampus with the corner, there first. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's good running with the ball. Now that is a hefty challenge.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Opts to play it back. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yamal supplying the width on this right-hand side. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Edmilson. So it is still 0-0. And that is well cleared. Manchester United have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pirlo can see things, others simply cannot. No, that's been intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Approaching the half-hour mark. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bellingham. That is good alertness. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It'll be a throw-in. Yamal. Now Seedorf. It's a good spell of possession, this. And this is Luis Suarez. Roberto Carlos.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Messi. Now it's Roberto Carlos. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Keeper has taken decisive action. Throw in. That's a good run down the left. And it's Seedorf. Deflected behind for a corner kick. So their 4th corner of the game. Nagoya Grampus are looking to go forward now. Roberto Carlos looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Makaleli. Roberto Carlos. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Roberto Carlos is there and he can get that clear. Cristiano Ronaldo. Seedorf. Roberto Carlos. And he lines up a cross. Oh, good fly! And again! It's in!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper, couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time. Oh, good effort! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Manchester United are up by 1 then, but really feel they should be up by more. Manchester United come in leading by just the odd goal.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Manchester United are in a pretty... And the shot! Seedorf. Roberto Carlos. Dahari. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Seedorf. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal, he's found a way through.
That's good defensive concentration.
And it's Seedorf. Seedorf going for... Can he finish? And there's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
They're up to 5 corners now. And again! And he's really put himself on the line here. The corner count is rising. That's 6. And now they can clear their lines. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And this is Roberto Carlos. Edmilson. Pirlo. Edmilson. And it's Bellingham. Now Pirlo. Great ball. It's Dahani! It's hit the crossbar. Hangs in across. This time, surely. Oh, and again! And no mistake. Right back in the game. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
Well, the two
Edmilson.
coaches are signalling
Number
changes
7,
here, both at the same time.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
A shift in
Number
momentum,
8,
perhaps.
Rooney.
Well, what a difference a
Coming
goal
on the
makes.
field,
Now all of a sudden it
number
seems the belief is
23,
back.
Toure.
Manchester
Number
United
12,
are looking pretty
Adrian.
rattled at the moment, Jim.
Number
There's no
14,
doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the
Substitution in
proverbial
progress.
carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. And he has been fouled there.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Well, that has not gone well. Tries to get it clear. It's a lucky 7th corner. He leaps for it! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Dahari.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Shot a goal!
Nagoya Grampus really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That has ended up in no man's land. And the ball's come loose here. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
It's their 2nd corner of the game. Yaya Toure! It's a goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
And it's Xavi. Serginho, he's rising! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he was quick to react.
I think...
Shoots! Off the post!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
He's picked his way through. Serginho, terrific effort! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
There will be 5
And the
minutes
referee's
added
looking
time.
at his watch. We could be done here. And that was very necessary. And that's been won straight back. Serginho. Oh, this is a very good run. Adriano. Distributed tidily. And now the breakaway. He is through here. Oh, such a clever touch. Ibrahimovic is herring after that one. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Adriano. And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So off we go then.
In modern football, the role of the defensive midfielder has become hugely important.
Talking of which, Claude Makelele, the battery in the watch.
Yeah, and fittingly, a lot of pundits refer to it as the Makelele role now, such as his influence playing that position.
And we have our very first corner. He's rising! Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Azar. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that was vital. And now they can spring out of defence. Roberto Carlos. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the counter is on. Searching pass he's played there. Makelele. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Ibrahimovic. Park Ji-sung. Ball comes in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Makelele. Nice control. Seedorf. It's Azar! Goal! Manchester United! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Manchester United, after 12 minutes, is number 17.
So, a breakthrough already. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Seedorf. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Del Piero. And here's Hullet. And this is Cruyff. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Well read, nice interception. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Manchester United already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Neymar. Del Piero. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And here's Hullet. Cruyff. Great vision. Oh, super find. And it's Azar. Seedorf. And this is Dembele. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Vitinha. He's picked his way through. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now that looks a decent chance for a shot! Oh, good finish! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Germany restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's a promising position. Drives, terrific effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, it's Dembele. And here's Dembele. He's in plenty of space here. Towering header! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Seedorf. Makaleli can so cleverly bypass the press. And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's Seedorf. Here's Roberto Carlos.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he cuts out the supply. And this is real chance! No, not quite.
Del Piero clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Hullet. This looks promising. Oh, great leap! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And the pass is intercepted.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Now it's Cruyff. Makaleli. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So there was the first half.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch, with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Manchester United are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Germany kick off the second half. Van Bronckhorst. Shot could be on. He's found some space. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Now there's a fine ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Dembele needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Park Ji-sung. Van Bronckhorst is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. No, the ball's gone astray. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
The attendance for this match was
Makaleli.
71,649.
And it's Azar. And here's Dembele. That's very neat. And he skips past his man, and he whips in across. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Thinks about the shot. Great chance! Goal, Germany! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number
Germany
20,
leading now.
Seedorf.
Well, they've done the hard part now,
Number
Peter.
17,
Can they cling on? Or
Hazard.
even better, can they get
Number
another?
23,
That's a good
Dembele.
foray he's making.
Number 2, Roberto
Yamal's
Carlos.
cross.
Coming on the field.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Number 7, Yamal.
Well, that's
Number
certainly more
8,
like it. They can't let the
Xavi.
intensity drop now,
Number
Peter.
19,
There is an irresistible, irrepressible
Number
look about them
11,
here.
I think they just have to keep
Rummenigge.
forcing the issue and
Number
they'll get
27,
clinical.
Silvestre. Substitutions taking place.
He shifted it to the flank. In towards the backs, getting up there!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's been cut out, well played. Rummenigge powering forward here, looking for the run. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's fabulous. Serves up across. Thuram with the clearance.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yamal. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He has found the way through. And the shot! And that would have been some goal.
Suarez clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attacking endeavour they need.
They've played it short. Takes a shot! Ah, he's fizzed it forward. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And here's Ibrahimovic. And that was asking for too much. Azar on a serious charge here. Nesta is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's a sharp pass. Rummenigge! And that's in! And right near the end, we have parity. That is so good. And we're done. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes.